Hello, my beautiful Hershey Kisses. SheilaTruelove here with you. I'm looking at how child services is coming into this woman's home and she's taking her children. They've already taken and removed her daughters, and now they have her son. They're holding her son. Now I keep thinking, because we don't have the full story, but I know one thing is that child services, they definitely do not extract children from the home without a reason. So I think we need to know the full backstory about this one. Let me share this with you. Here we go.
Fine. Letting him go until he gets to the car. They taking my son. They took my two girls yesterday. So now they taking my son. He's leaving me, guys, you see? And I got him in my hand. They taking my son, and these are the females from, you're from somewhere, you're against me, you're not with me. What are you guys here for?
We just need to see him.
I was just up there with him.
Yeah, we need to see him.
What are y'all gotta wait until he gets in the car, because I'm going upstairs with you guys.
Come on.
They trying to mess up a nice black family. That's what they're trying to do. This is my son, and they took him for no reason. After they took my two girls yesterday, Aliana and Alyssa. There goes some more cops. How many cops for a 16-year-old, a 34-year-old, and a 57-year-old?
Right? I'll make sure you get there, okay? Come on.
No, you should be in the camera, because you're the one that made those allegations that was very, very, very false about the kids living here. They live here.
Come here, bud. I'll take care. I'll get you some lunch.
He couldn't ride in the deep like is he arrested?
No, I'm just going to drive him over. He's not handcuffed or nothing.
Yeah. So this is going to make the news. This is making the news. Elijah, I love you.
Thank you, buddy.
Call me. All right? Give me a hug. No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I promise to God, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I'm getting you and them girls out of there. I'm a great mom, and you know that.
You don't doubt that.
Y'all not gonna be in there for long.
Katana, do you want to come to the office? We're gonna figure out where we can place him somewhere safe before we get everything figured out.
He needs to be with his sisters.
That's what I'm gonna try my best to do. Yep. But I didn't know if there was any other questions you had, since things kind of ended abruptly at court today.
And it shouldn't have ended roughly, because the judge should have seen the proof in the pudding.
Well,
I reside where I reside at. You could have spoken to my landlord, the landlord before that. They tell you, me and all my kids live there. I showed you birth certificates, social security cards. Why weren't my kids given back to me?
So, right now,
Why?
we have another court hearing that'll be coming up within 10 days. That's called an adjudication hearing, okay? So between today and that hearing, what the judge had ordered is that we gather more information. So if you and your mom are okay with it and can cooperate with us, hopefully we can get this all ironed out. That is my hope too.
Ironed out would be my kids in my possession with me.
That's our goal.
Mom is the safest place. Somebody in a stranger's house with strangers is not safe. And my little girls, they have poom-pooms. I guard my girls. I don't want them around men or boys that they don't know. What the hell is going on in this little Holmesdale-ass town? Is this what you guys do? You break up families?
That is not our intent.
That's what happened, unfortunately.
Between today and our next court hearing, the more that you and your mom are able to cooperate and more information you're able to give us, and we can get all of those puzzle pieces put back together and understand.
Letting him go until he gets to the car. They taking my son. They took my two girls. Yes.
Now, if you know anything about me, you know the first thought that comes to my mind. Where is their father? Where are these children's father? Ephesians 6:4. You fathers go on raising up these children. The second thought that's coming to my mind is, please, I'm about the sisterhood, and women supporting each other and elevating each other and uplifting each other, and it takes a village to help with the children, all of that and above at the same time. However, I hope mom don't go to court looking like this. No. And I know that has nothing, that may not have anything to do with the raising of her children, but we have to understand the type of world that we live in. Blonde hair, spider-looking eyelashes, piercing under your lip or some kind of whatever the hell under your lips. No. That does not look like a good mother. That looks like someone who's for the streets. And I'm not saying that's what she is because, like I said, we don't have the whole story. We don't know. But from the looks of it, no, Mom. That's not the look. Blonde hair, no. No, Ma. No. And you could look at her son and he looks like he's in a state of shock. And what I advise for this mother to do, because sometimes CPS, Child Protective Services, they can be evil. A lot of times they're just trying to make money. And putting these children in homes with men who are raping them, abuse. Honey, I got stories I could tell you. Child. But that's another video. Yeah. She needs to get her, first of all, she needs to pray. Stay prayed up. I'm going to pray for her and for her children. And get yourself an attorney as soon as possible. You know, I know that there's definitely something that happened because CPS would not usually just walk into your house and take your kids for no reason. So we need to know what's really going on. But then again, you have some people who are jealous of you and they will call CPS on you, you know, just to be spiteful. And you know, it freaks me out how they could come into your house and take your kids, but why aren't they looking for all the kids that are missing? You know, all these girls that are coming up missing. Why don't they put their energy and their time into things like that? I'm only hoping that maybe they have some family members that they can go to, opposed to putting them in the home of rapists and perverts. And, you know, like they put them in the homes where there's other boys and they're raping the little girls. Anything could go, you know, could go wrong with this nonsense. So she has to stay prayed up, you know, when it comes to her children. But she have to definitely fight for her babies, you know, because when you think about it, you have a lot of kids who get abused in foster homes. So I think that we should pray for her, for her kids, for her and her children, for her to stay strong. And hopefully this will be resolved before 10 days. They're talking about in 10 days you show up. Because 10 days, my kids could have been hurt and abused within 10 days. And like I said, honey, I know stories about the CPS, Child Protective Services. Trust and believe. Anyway, I want us all to pray for this mother. Like I said, where is the father? Because if they felt that mom was unfit or mom needs a break because she's at the end of her rope, whatever, that's when the father is supposed to step in. Fathers, whatever. Hold them accountable. Because you know what? Jehovah and Jesus Christ, they're not sitting around with blindfolds, honey. Jesus Christ is definitely holding these fathers very, very accountable. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.